Beacon Press Audio presents Soul Serenade, Rhythm, Blues, and Coming of Age Through Vinyl by Rashod Ollison. This audiobook is narrated by C.S. Treadway, published by Beacon Press Audio, 2016. Part 1. The picture revealed a happiness I never knew. On the back of the beat-up black and white wallet-sized snapshot, the names are in lovely penmanship, probably Mama's. Raymond plus Diane Ollison. The location, Juarez, Mexico, where my parents honeymooned in September of 1970. In the picture, they sit in a cafe, Daddy's arms wrapped around Mama's slim shoulders as he presses his dark, angular face next to hers. He gives the camera a seductive stare. With flipped bouffant hair, Mama looks like a member of the Marvelettes. Her smile is so wide, sweet, and radiant it melts the heart. I'm startled at how svelte she is. For as long as I can remember, Mama has battled serious weight issues. I saw the photo nearly 40 years later, and its effect was like fresh air circulating through a musty room. Mama Teacake, my maternal grandmother, gave my younger sister Reagan the picture just before she died. When Reagan shared it with me, I was at her place in Little Rock. We were close to 30 and had grown up knowing only the stormy years of the marriage, which ended just as we started grade school. "Dusty, look at this," Reagan said, handing me the photo. "Can you believe this?" I stared at it a long time. "You better not walk out of here with it," she said. "I'll get you a copy made." Much has changed since somebody captured the budding marital bliss of the attractive couple from Malvern, Arkansas, both 19 at the time. Daddy's long dead. Mama steers clear of talking about the early years when their love bloomed. She will, however, go on about the drama when Daddy left home for days, skipping out on paying the light bill to lay up with some bitch cross town. "I was always left in the dark," Mama said, the double meaning lost on no one. The country glam woman-child in the photograph worked 2 full-time jobs for years, found comfort in food, and constructed a fence around her heart that kept everybody, including my 2 sisters and me, at a safe distance. As long as food was in the fridge, clothes on our back, and a roof overhead, I guess Mama never felt compelled to offer hugs or say I love you. The proof of that love was all around us in the comfortable homes she could barely afford to rent. The proof of that love was in every tired sigh she released before heading to a job she detested. Growing up, I heard relatives drop intriguing bits about the early years of marriage, always with a tinge of sadness. "Yeah, that was back when Diane and Raymond had just got together. Lord, you couldn't tell Diane nothing about Raymond. She know she loved him, and he loved her. They was silly and in love then." "Oh, that's before your time, boy. Back when Raymond and Diane used to go everywhere together. Remember how they used to dance?" Whenever I asked specific questions about that time, the subject quickly changed, or I was told, "Go ask your mama." Sometimes I found the nerve to ask her how things were in the early years before Reagan and I were born, but Mama always blew me off with, "Boy, that was a long time ago. Don't even remember. Hell, I think I was depressed." She remembers. The end of that marriage, which lasted 13 years, haunts her still. It haunts me, too. Out of the ashes, mystery, and ugliness, I found music. But music didn't bring my parents together. I believe it was sadness and intimate knowledge of childhood tragedy. They grew up in Malvern, a city smack dab in the middle of Arkansas, right outside Hot Springs. Daddy's side was big, many aunts, uncles, and cousins. Before Daddy made it to the 4th grade, his 2 oldest siblings had died. His mother, whom we called Big Mama, became overprotective of her oldest child left. Because his brother and sister had died so young, Daddy didn't think he'd live to see manhood, especially after he was drafted into the Vietnam War just before his 19th birthday. I heard him say later that he knew he was coming back home in a box. After a dishonorable discharge, Daddy returned to Arkansas a changed man, a time bomb, dead on the inside. While Daddy's folks were church-going and discreet about their messiness, Mama's family lived out loud. Her mother, Rosella Cole, whom everyone called Tea Cake, was the indulged daughter of a bootlegger. As a teenager in the 1940s, when most of her girlfriends picked cotton or cleaned the homes of white folks, Mama Tea Cake rolled around town in her own car. She inherited her mama's party spirit and a Mona Lisa smile that pulled you in and pushed you out. At 14, Mama Tea Cake married James Smith, a man 7 years her senior, who built a modest white house down the hill from his parents' place just in time for their rapidly growing family. About 11 months after Mama was born, my Aunt Phyllis came, then Jeanette a year later, and Bonita barely a year after that. Mama Tea Cake, just 24, was in the throes of domesticity, and from all accounts, the young couple was happy. Then early on a Sunday morning, everything changed. Christmas Day, 1955. James had finished a long shift and headed home in time to see the girls open their gifts. He never made it. As he drove down the highway, James fell asleep at the wheel, crashing into an oncoming truck and dying instantly. Mama, who was 5, said she remembered all the toys, decorations, and food preparations. Then just before noon, as the family gathered, an officer showed up with the news. Barely a year after James's death, Mama Tea Cake found a new man, Ollie Watkins, a conch-wearing young Fats Domino look-alike who moved into the house on 3rd Street. He was close to Mama Tea Cake's age and everything James was not: shiftless, unemployed, and a lover of juke joint life. James had served in the Navy, and Mama Tea Cake received ample benefits, plus steady money from Ma Renee, Mama Tea Cake's bootlegging mother who couldn't stand Ollie. He lived off Mama Tea Cake for about 2 years before securing a job at Acme Brick Company. They fought as hard as they drank and partied, often in front of the girls. There was an argument one unseasonably hot spring night in 1957. Mama Tea Cake and Ollie had been drinking. She accused him of fooling around. He denied it. "Woman, you gone crazy. You gonna believe me or them lying eyes of yours?" "You a low-down motherfucker, Ollie Watkins. You know that?" "Oh, Tea Cake, go on with that shit." Meanwhile, young Diane, Phil, Jeanette, and Bonita sat on the couch side by side watching TV. "I'm so tired of you thinking you slick, Ollie, thinking you making a fool out of some damn body." "Ain't nobody making no fool out of nobody. You the fool, Tea Cake. You the damn fool." "Oh, I'm the fool, huh? I'm a goddamn fool?" "You goddamn right you a goddamn fool. Making shit up and carrying on. Sick of this." "I'm gonna show you what a fool can do. You just stay your ass right there, you rat soup-eating motherfucker. Where you going? Bring your ass back here." Mama Tea Cake returned with her pistol. The girl stiffened. She aimed at Ollie. He grabbed her wrist, and they struggled. "Let go, Ollie. You crazy, woman. Let go." The gun went off. Mama Tea Cake screamed. "Ollie, what you do?" Blood flowed from the hole in Jeanette's neck. Bow lips parted.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?